So I've rented an electric bike, an e-bike, and I was doing about 40 k's down the road. I've got like a speedo here, so it tells me what speed I'm doing. And a bee stung me on the throat. Yeah, the wee beastie, which are not particularly pleasant. 40 k's an hour. So I'm on Stewart Island, and this is I guess south of Invercargill. Awesome little island. I think it's like the biggest maybe of all the 3 islands off of New Zealand, and it's just basically like a nature reserve. Like it's you know, got a lot of sort of protected wildlife areas. So I went on a hike today and saw heaps of birds, and saw a little documentary about the island in the Bunker House cinema. And Kayla and I were on the bike on my Jack Jones. Seem to be on my Jack Jones quite a bit these days. And then I'm gonna hit the pub and hopefully get chatting to some people, locals or otherwise. I don't mind. And then I'll head back to the mainland tomorrow and head to the Catlins. There's quite a few sandflies around, and I tell you what, the most annoying thing in the world are like mozzies, and they bite. So I've had to buy a whole heap of repellent and stuff to soothe the bites. So yeah, what else? Invercargill is rubbish. That place has nothing. I went to an Irish bar last night and had a bit of banter with the folk that work there, but that was about it. Definitely not worth visiting. Stayed in an awesome little hotel called the Victoria Road Hotel or something like that. Really old hotel, but really great people that worked there. Had a drink with them in the bar. And that was about it. That's about all there is to say about Invercargill. So hopefully the Catlins are better tomorrow, and head up to Dunedin at some point. That's a better shot of the bike. And this board here gives you an indication of Stewart Island, what it looks like. Basically you come in on the ferry to Half Moon Bay, which is like here, and it's right there, and Oban, that's Oban there. And then I've taken an e-bike all the way around to here, and as it says there, 140,000 hectares, or 80% of the total land area, is the national park. Look at that. Really nice. I like. This is cool. Massive chain attached to the ground. It says here that this is the anchor stone. I'm on a bike! I'm on a bike! Check it out! Hitting a breezy 17.8 kilometers per hour right now. Flying. Whoop. So I'm currently doing the Waipohato Falls track, which is a 3-hour loop, or at least I think it's a loop, could be there and back, and it's muddy as. So at the end of this, or halfway, there should be some waterfalls, which would be really cool. Stupidly wore shorts and some sort of plant thing, which quite likes to stick to my legs. And yeah, again, the lack of hiking gear is really coming in handy right now. But yeah, it's beautiful, good place to collect your thoughts. Sort of thinking that actually what I need to do is start recording videos of people that I meet. I should have taken videos of all the guys that I knew from Sydney at various stages of the journey. So I might see if they'd be kind enough to retrospectively send me a short video just saying what it was that we did when we met. And then from henceforth I shall try my best to take footage of some of the people that I meet, because everyone in my life, in my opinion, is very interesting and a good laugh, which is never a bad thing to have on camera. So I'm going to continue this trek, which is mainly uphill. I'm hoping there's some downhill at some point, and I'll take some footage of the waterfall. Welcome to Lake Pukaki, and that is Mount Cook in the background. Glorious, glorious place. I mean, the water's glacial, so it's fantastically green. I've moved on from eating sausage rolls. I'm eating bananas now. I'm healthy, changed man. So I stayed at a farm stay last night, which was really cool. Awesome little sort of backpackers. Obviously tried to sort of mix things up on this holiday, so it's been a mixture of like hotels, tent stays, camping, backpacking, just mixing it up. And you know, it's been sort of expensive in some places and cheap in some places, and the tent stays weren't particularly great, so I thought I'd give it a crack staying in my car, and that wasn't particularly great either. I wouldn't do that again. So I think my sort of camping days might be numbered. But the farm stays and the hostels and stuff, they're awesome. So I had 2 days in Dunedin. I don't know if I needed 2 days, but I just fancied staying somewhere for a couple of days and just chilling out and not have to worry about checking out and things. Pretty cool little place. Went to the Sports Hall of Fame, went to the museum, had a couple of nights out, and then drove out to I think this is called the Mackenzie region, Mackenzie Alpine region, something like that. And it's stunning. It just feels like you're in sort of Canada or the States or something, just really like wide open fields, and big mountains, obviously. Would be awesome if I could stay here for like a night. I don't think I've got time, unfortunately. This is insanely good. I can't stop taking photographs and videos of it. There's a little road down there which is noisy. It's taken away from the peace, but yeah, it's just spectacular. I think because it's like 11:45 now. Because the sun's getting higher, the water just keeps getting sort of like greener and greener, which is just spectacular. I think really caught it on a good day. Yesterday was really cloudy, so I just jumped in the car and just drove from Dunedin. Then I stopped for fish and chips, and then I went to a steampunk museum, which was pretty cool. But yeah, today is a great day. So yeah, I'm gonna head to Lake Tekapo soon. But yeah, I mean, look at these walking tracks. Like, you just have this whole thing to yourself. It's amazing, and it is quite quiet when there's no cars, or you're just shielded from the cars. And I mean, look at that. Even just the valley, like, really cool valley. Oh, would help if I followed the signs. That's what they're there for. I think this is it. Doesn't feel like it. What's the worst that could happen? So here we have Lake Tekapo, and I've just hiked over Mount John, I think, which is that one there, and it's got an observatory at the top, which used to be apparently an American spy base for tracking satellites until the 80s, and then it was handed over to University of Canterbury, I believe, and it's got a coffee shop at the top, so we just had a coffee looking out over that view, which is just incredible. It was a bit of a hike getting up it. Obviously the word mount should have given it away that it was going to be quite steep, but I didn't think about that. But yeah, Tekapo's stunning. I think I'll probably get some better footage from up at the observatory when I come back. But yeah, again, couldn't have caught a better day for it, I don't think. On a 3-hour hike, new boots maybe not the best idea. Started to chafe.